Course.
The sea is true home, not smelly mountain. What you want? Archimere doesn't let worthless idiot outside after worthless idiot sprayed dung on stupid tablet. But Archimere not home. So worthless idiot watches the ships come in, looks at all the tasty gulls. Those Archimere's big words. Gave name, but worthless idiot no understand. That's so? Worthless idiot should ask Stinkfoot or Catbreath what they say. How often you beat your crew, huh? No beatings? None? I join crew? I join crew!
What do you need? I trust you.
Did the Queen summon everyone to the palace?
Akira, I've never seen Aruihi run so fast.
Do you think the Audra Colossus would come here next?
Pray to Kahopa, it does not.
If you find yourself in need of comfortable garb, I'm happy to oblige. And before you ask, no, I shouldn't have trouble fitting you for something. I've been known to rip a seam here and there, patch some shredded gear back into shape. Thought I was an armorer, did you? Assumed that my tree stump limbs and barrel chest lend themselves better to the forge than the needle? If it's armor you're after, Marihi will set you up. She's got a knack for metal.
Aye. Done and done. More than my eyes be open. Captain?
So, does Gilded Vale still reek of spoiled grain and burnt stew? Wouldn't know. Decided to go places where I could be of more use. I didn't realize farmers were in such short supply in the Deerwood. That really all you think I can do? Oh, I meant no offense. You know how to handle a tankard as well.
Takehu, you have shirked your duties for the last time, I say.
Guildmaster, be reasonable. I skipped one lecture to travel up the mountain. Still, the palace is closed until you present me before Onikaza.
You went alone. I asked for patience, but as usual, you make a trench out of a tide pool.
This should be over soon. My patience wears thin, old shark. You have stifled me enough for one trip through Rakuhu's bowels.
I say Ngati weeps at her petulant spectacle of a child.
Ikera, the significance is clearer to some than others.
For a water shaper who treasures his duty to the goddess, you spend too many days cavorting at the brothel.
Ugh, insufferable. It is not every day that I see a stranger face than mine in this part of town. Kira, I bring art to the Guild of Water Shapers, but they do not tolerate expression here. What I am is to blame, I say. A fine guess, but no. It is because I am a godlike, kissed by the fish goddess at birth. Water shaping is Ngati's gift to the Huana, and apparently I am too. Savior to the tribes. The only question is, do I return to my duties, or while away a few hours in the bathhouse? The guild can wait until I am good and ready to return. A watcher? And here I am used to being the freak of Periki's overlook. What does a watcher do? Ikera, just so. I say I am no sailor, and I know even less about death. I am an artist. My peers do not understand. Water shaping to them is like studying calligraphy, to brew ink and sort parchment. The tide brings unexpected. You are not unknown to me, I say. Whispers of an Adra Colossus reach my ears. And louder whispers of a corpse who follows him. What will you do when you catch up to this walking god? I would command the ocean herself to drag him to the bottom of a lightless trench. If it untangles me from the guild's apron strings, then you can mount me as the figurehead of your fair ship. Our quarters may smell of fish before long, but your crew will be more beautiful by association, I say.
Do the rest of us have a say in the matter?
Lead on. It will be good to put some distance between myself and the guild, even if we find less savory places. A fair warning, Captain. Ingati gifted her favorite son with more than his stunning complexion. Good guess. Only for as long as, well, I say you will learn. In time. May we? Words, Captain.
I hope you know I have immense respect for all you've accomplished. But lately, you don't seem to recognize the gravity of the situation before you. Had trouble chasing Aethys and treating with the leaders of Deadfire has put you in a position of incredible responsibility. I know you care deeply about a great many things. You're certainly not shy about expressing it. I only wish you took your role more seriously. It so often seems you're oblivious to the lives that depend on you, or unconcerned by them. We both know the choices before us aren't always clear or simple. I only ask that you give them due attention. No more than any of us can do. Well, thank you for hearing me out. This is a...
What for, Cap? Aye, a light's foot and an heavy book. What for? Aye.
You have questions for me. Speak up, I say. Ikira, my pleasure. Water shaping is a talent bestowed on the Juana by the goddess Ngati. Periki was the first in recent memory to organize the talent into a series of teachable forms. What else would you like to know? Our art is the yield of the Juana's ancient covenant with the goddess. Our ancestors pledged to protect the luminous Adra, the islands, and the tribes. Ngati gifted us with the strength to keep our promise. We control tides, prevent storm damage, and keep unwelcome ships at bay. Lately, we have experienced an artistic revival of sorts, thanks to our star pupil, Takehu. We represent the best of Juana achievement, no small responsibility. Ikira, speak.
Did you need something? I can feel the connection to Andra just like Myru taught me. But there's something missing. Maybe it's my form. That's okay. Persistence is everything.
Captain? Yar, done and done. Ain't city's got regulations against this sort of place? No? Yourself a look at that, mate.
See what...
Keep your weather on.
What say, friend? The guild sanctum has seen better days. Simply a caretaker. I dust off Periki's tomb and try to keep the place tidy. Caring for the guild hall usually means drying off what others get wet in practice. A sanctum for master water shapers, I say. No students are... I have never been there myself. Myru assures me the room has no need of cleaning. Akira. One of middling skill, if not all of us can boast of Takehu's talent. But Nagati touches us differently. The guild didn't used to allow outsiders the freedom of our halls.
Keeping an eye out.
Captain? Aye, aye.
Adair, I get the feeling you don't like me much. Was it something I said? I think it was something I said.
No, it's not. You're not doing anything wrong, exactly.
Really? I mean, you tell me if you had a problem, right? If I'd bothered you this whole time?
It's nothing personal. I just don't think we need to be talking, is all.
Oh, well, thanks for clearing that up.
Nago. You have put your Adolf entry. You go to visit the luminous bathhouse, yes? My satchel. Like a fool, I left. My ship is due to sail from Neketaka with the next high tide. If I do not find it, my Kasita will surely throw me off. Nella, I cannot swim. I would go by myself, but the guards, they bar the doors to me without my Kasita present. They think I am a thief. I would rather her not discover my incompetence. I would go by myself, but the guards, they bar the doors to me without my Kasita present. They think I am a thief. Gelade. You mean it? Aggressima. There is, one thing. Madiko, how could I have forgotten? If you could, do not open the satchel. The contents are... the information proprietary. You understand? No, I would not dare. You do me a great service, Aimiko. I am not so good at Ideiren, yes? Forgive my clumsy words. Please, when you find the satchel, meet me at Peddler's Canal in Queensberth.
You have the wrong room, stranger.
What for, Cap? Oh, a light's foot and an heavy boot. Ahoy.
I think not.
I shall be discreet.
Sure.
Is this your first time to the baths? A bed, perhaps. But there will be no... I might have the skin and bones of a retired scarecrow. But the waters bring youth back, where it counts. If only we had a bit of privacy. Maybe in another life. Couldn't stay away, could you?
I see you bracht your pain, but you need come to ease it. Pity.
Oh, you poxy old salt. Spill what you know before we spill your guts.
Seraphim. Romaro described you pointedly. He told me that you would come were you in danger.
Danger? Nay, not I. I do seek him, though, and I feel that he needs me. Feel it in the deep depths of my furry fun sack. If you care for him, you'll be telling me what you know.
He bade me not tell anybody of his plans, ye included. He's left this area, afeard of the danger he fishes on those near to him.
He's the nearest thing I got to kin. Why didn't he trust me?
He did trust you. He trusted you wholly. I'll tell you, and trust you to con best what to make of the conning. Romaro treated me as galleon for mine clipper. A stuggy trade, surely, but he insisted that he needed the speed. I can't tell you what he intends, but he set sail for Sayuka, intending to replenish there. That's everything I con, for whatever good it does you.
He gave up the sorcerer? And for what? An elven clipper? Makes as much sense as Doug's on a drake cap. He'd be easy catchings for any freebooter after his hide. That salted cockfarce be the biggest threat, sure as shit. But others will want that bounty too. Not to mention a favour comes with it. Surely thinks he's protecting me. Stubborn as I seem, Captain Watcher, Romaro makes me look the dabbler. Aye, Cap, you've read my mind. And here with me thinking that were my skill in particular. Thank you mightily, lass. Enjoy the baths.
Soft travels. The wages of war catch ye up.
Would you care to enjoy the bath's offerings? The price is 1,000 copper. A prudent question. The bathwaters are infused with hand-refined luminous adra, which promotes a holistic balance of the humors. Because of luminous adra's remarkable qualities, it is also a significant investment to both supply and maintain. Ganor may tell you more if you're curious. He is something of an amateur alchemist, in addition to being a businessman of remarkable skill and insight.
hope we haven't spent too much time in the baths. I see.
In any case, we hope you enjoy your time. I am helping Herwina to conceive. She came all the way from the Deerwood, and I will see that she returns with arms laden with young.
After the Hollowborn crisis, I wanted no child of mine born in those blighted lands. This place is a miracle. Every day I emerge from the baths as a new woman, and my first child will be as strong as an Adra pillar. Is that true?
Do not listen. Luminous Adra is the life of the Deadfire. It can bring life to you, I say.
Have you tried the bathing pool? Kira, its waters allow you...
Welcome, welcome. I am Ganor, owner and proprietor of the Luminous Bath. If there's any way I might make your visit more comfortable, you need only ask. Your exchange with Amrio was observed. Such behavior is my responsibility. I've tripled his rates until he learns to conduct himself.
You are too morbid, my friend. The Adra Ganor uses has been blessed.
Isn't this fancy?
I shall be discreet.
Mm-hmm. Sure thing.
Hmm? Well, don't see why not. I'm keeping what's in there. Well, as long as I don't get all done. Well, all done. All right, but I'm keeping what's... Good thinking.
We got trouble, folks.
Of course.
I'm sure I have the perfect...
You return. What say, friend?
Hold a moment. You may visit the palace and its shrine, but be warned. The Queen meets with trading company vipers. Take care you are not bitten. Mere words. You will find her in her throne room through the door behind me. Inform the guards of your purpose. Whether the Queen will hear you above the baying of her guests is another matter.
While I am flattered by the esteemed Hazanui's confidence, I must wonder how my people are meant to have destroyed an entire colony overnight.
You tell us. It's no coincidence that your outpost at Port Mage survived the recent storm.
You speak as if I could command the tides. While you are casting your blame in a wide net, why not look to our Kahanga allies? We do not share their talent for shaping water.
I say our guest forgets himself.
Brother, stand down. You are the one who mistakes my throne room for a sparring arena. I say this is beneath us. An interesting visitor in difficult times. You cannot be here to deliver a favorable omen. Allow me to apologize as I toss you before the wolves. This one is a watcher blessed by Tangaloa. I suspect that many of our questions about Hasongo will soon be answered.
I know this one. His parlor tricks frightened 10 years of every sailor in Queen's Birth.
We assembled to discuss the darkening of Hasongo, one of Rawatai's colonies. Watcher, it seems you have the floor.
Huh. What sailor's tale is this?
There's no sane explanation for what's been happening. You keep waiting for one, it'll be too late.
Does tilling the soils of the Eastern Reach drive all men mad? You sound as crazy as the Dawnstar Dreamers.
Have you not heard the rumors, Karu? An Adra Colossus marching across the sea. Sailor tales, but credible ones.
How came a Watcher from half the world away to be involved in these happenings? Enlighten the court. Tracking down a god who stands as tall as a mountain, a fisherman with poor eyesight. My priests will trip over their feet to interpret his divine plan. Watcher, can you cut through the din and tell for what he comes to the Deadfire? How resourceful of you. The Isles are studded with enough luminous Adra to bankroll an economy. I believe our course is clear. We will send the Watcher to Hasongo. Set sail to the west of Neketaka. I would tell you to keep a weather eye out for a lighthouse, but the God of Light did not appreciate competition. Something to add, Hazanui? You have an eager look about you. She believes herself entitled to my ear, I say.
Only that Hasongo is a Rawatayan outpost. It would be useful for the Watcher to take one of ours along.
Ma'am?
Maya's an expert sailor and a better sharpshooter. The best the Brass Citadel has to offer. Whatever comes your way, she'll see it first.
If it gets me and Ashiza out of diplomat duty, we'd set sail with a drunk scolder at the helm.
Ak, perfito. Do you mean to stop Eothas by shooting him? Sere Pelagina will go with the Watcher. Show him how the Republic's handled things.
Your Excellency, Palagina Messerai has been banished? She has been seen in Queen's Berth. I can have her report to headquarters.
You should feel no obligation to take on additional crew. The choice is yours.
Say the word and I'll shoot the tip off a green boy's nose.
You're making a mistake, Watcher. In times like these, trustworthy allies are the most valuable asset of all.
Calm down, Nero. I'm sure you'll get one of your spies in place eventually. In the meantime, Watcher, I hope you'll meet me in the Brass Citadel. There's more for us to discuss among friendlier company.
I believe we are finished here. Aruihi? Aren't we popular? Take care at Hasongo. The Deadfire was overfull before Aethys blundered in. Your allies will use you toward any end. Do not give your trust lightly.
I say it is beyond time our guests lick their wounds somewhere else. Let's speak. Watcher, while we have the chance. Your coming is a favorable omen already. You happen by a time when our rivals bicker and tear at each other's throat. It does not take a priest to see how the gods send us an outsider to dig under the skin of our enemies. Save your manners for my sister. Kohopa fashioned me for the arena. I will not paddle around the island. My sister wants to know if you are as useful as you are disruptive. She trusts me. You did not come this far to serve the crown, I say. But sailing is an expensive hobby. Loyal service can keep your galley stocked. My sister keeps a tight grip on Neketaka, but the filth of it drips down her palm and into the gullet. Under our noses, I say, do foreigners smuggle contraband and pay the reparo for their silence? Take this if you need proof. Akira, you are sharper than my guards for knowing this, I say. An envoy ship sank a day's voyage out of Neketaka. He wore that on his breast. My guards recovered it in a raid of the gullet. This confirms my suspicion. Neketaka has a pirate problem. Smugglers and thieves cluster like rats in Delver's Row, a growth in the bowels of our city.
You think pirates raiding those Republic's bastards be the source of your people's agony? Wonder what the gullet folk would be thinking of that, sir.
Anyone who preys on my people will know Onikaza's justice in time, I say. I want someone to peddle the medallion to the black market, earn the trust of these pirates, and learn how supplies come into my city. It must take keen senses to peer through the veil. Others will miss the details that stand out to you, I'm thinking. Yours is not a face that others will recognize. Let no one learn that you work for the crown. They say you're on familiar terms with Ngati's chosen son, Takeho. See that he joins you in the gullet. He knows something of our troubles already. He gave me its confidence, I say. I leave the rest for him. Be on your guard in the gullet. I fear the caverns run deeper than even Ngati could guess.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
You songwriters need a
degrading.
guild if you hope to learn discipline.
Not so. We speak in the tongue of Ngati and Amira. Your pretty dances may upset the puddle, but we command the wind and sky.
Hey, I have missed our little talks.
Akira.
Leave it to me.
He smells one touched by the great eel, does Barati. You are a man who sits across a fire with death, Akira? For glutting mighty Tangaloa and hurling foes into their next life, Barati can offer payment. Coins for feeding hungry gods. Akira, rewarding those who appease the great eel. This is Barati's cause. May the beasts of the dreaming lands never know famine. Tangaloa rolls a hungry eye toward Dichila, a Valian captain who scouts for luminous Adra in sacred lands. Akira, Tangaloa knew it would be so. Dichila sails her voyager Alicio around the waters south of Neketaka. The great eel hungers for her soul. Ask, but do not. The sea and not be.
All right, but all done. Don't think I can pull that off.
What do you need of me? Well? I suppose it is. Are you familiar with the shield bearers of Saint Elka? We are a paladin order. Word of our order travels far then. Good. I am the son of a disgraced noble family. My father and brothers were executed for treason when I was a boy. Rightfully so, I must add. And my mother, sister, and I were thrown out on the street. All we had to our names was a trunk full of heirlooms. One of them was this suit of armor, which belonged to my eldest brother. Now I endeavor to live up to its promise and redeem my family's honor. That's the long and short of it, really. I suppose it is. Are you from word of our... I am the son of a... All we had to... That's the long and... Well, you would need to become a shield bearer yourself to really learn it all. But I suppose I can teach you a thing or two as we stand here. The privilege will run you 3,000 copper, however. As you like.
Does it ever trouble you, being so far removed from the rest of your order?
You gonna call me heretical too?
Of course not. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
I didn't mean to jump on you. I'm just used to being called names.
It's all right. I understand the feeling.
Hunter or prey?
So, it will be you, then. You do not know what I taught? Then I owe you an apology. I have collected many foes over the years. Some of them would sprint up the mountain to see me push through the jaws of the great eel. Akira? I am certain it took hard work to earn such accomplished and capable foes. As Nungata Whale Splitter, I cleared the jungles and seas alike of slippery creatures. I earned my foes later, when I hunted a deadlier prey. Akira, often. I was—
You're Nungata, eh? I heard you'd gone all dry up in driftwood. The sea word weren't far from the mark.
Spoken like a man who has never heard a driftwood club crack an enemy's skull. It's been years since I tossed a harpoon, so now I stay abreast of what bounties need filling. That's Mataru retirement for you. An occupational hazard. Hunters do not play well with others. I miss traveling across the archipelago, answering to no one but my empty belly and purse. But this is a younger woman's game. Better that I step aside and make way for Aspire. Interested in taking up the trade? I warn you that I deal in the heads of the exceptionally dangerous. A lady needs standards, after all. You assume right. Let's cut your teeth on clever Bena, infamous dwarf mystic of the obscured. A scavenger, I say. Picks off those who trust her for an evening, and then pockets their coin when she's bled them out. Bena was seen traveling on an island due southwest of Osongo.
Do you seek companionship on your travels across the Deadfire? Why not take a little friend along? We have many animals on offer, all well-trained, and Akira, you are sure to...
At last. Akira, I have waited a second lifetime.
Let's take a look.
I've seen worse.
Why not? You're not going to ask me to carry that, are you?
There you are. I did not expect to wait so long for Rikuhu's messenger. Or have you come as Barrett's usher? The foreigners twist even our gods. Should you not be a dwarf? Akira, I have not met one before. Nor will I again, I think. But you are here to take me away, are you not? Well, I refuse to go. Never will I move from this place until justice. I follow Magrin's way. Yet sickness took me before my time. I died alone and without honors. It must be put right. My body cannot be left here to rot, forgotten. I feel it there like an itch. Yes, to think, a Mutaru of the Kahanga tribe left to die alone and forgotten. Unthinkable. Truly, they did not come for me. How long has it been? My house fills with the stink of death. May it spread through all of Serpent's Crown. Take my body to the Temple of Magrin in the Sacred Stair. There is a great fire there that burns eternally. Burn my body there, so that it may be dedicated to Magrin in death. You are a blessing. I would complain.
You must be careful when sparring. See the scratches on the wood? Welcome. It is an honor to have one touched by Andra herself under my own roof. For what do you come to my villa?
Is he going to do this every time?
For what do you come to my villa?
My eyes are peeled.
Ahoy. Aye, aye. Aye. More than my eyes be it. My fingers be fat and furry, easy breezy, wet. And sleazy. Ahoy, aye, aye.
Dim in the lantern.
All right, but guess that wasn't so hard.
Ventre, a moment. I saw you speak to my dear amico Degnos, so I thought to myself, why, Telfor, you must meet him too. Degnos is an associate of mine. His success is important to me, as it impacts my own. Ah, Bazzo!
Scallywag. So, Captain.
Hulu Sen!
Cease! Beyond seek!
Oh, shut your foul aim.
Can't make a dent. Got it.
That's not good.
Word of thunder up!
We're dropping like flies!
I'll be more than half handy, alright? Everything hurts.
No! Not Seraphim!
Never you mind that, miss. I'll land the next one.
Hey, Shodi. Those dreams of yours, they still getting to you?
I can deal with the dreams, for better or worse. What makes me sweat is the not knowing. What happens when I stand face to face with my God, and he reveals what he intends for me? What if it's not as I thought?
Yeah, I've had thoughts like that for a long time. Except now I'm worried about what he intends for the world.
Whatever it might be, at least we'll face it together.
Please! I did nothing!
Enough! Or do you wish to consign her to the old city as well?
Let him go!
Beer! I'm sorry!
Your tongue flops like a dying fish. I tire of its stink. Lower him down!
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.
Be careful. The gullet is no place for outside.
Ventre, a moment. I saw you speak to my dear Degnos is an associate of mine. That is good to hear. So rare it is that I am glad of a stranger's interference. Would you like an escort to Queensbereth, Ventre? You never know what rough types may be about, and I would hate to see you waylaid. Were I a more fragile man, I might have found offense in your vulgar accusations. A gracious offer. We accept. Perguano, let us...
For someone who talks so much, you seem to care about very little.
Oh, apologies, lad. Didn't realise we'd be only ever speaking of subjects deep and meaningful.
Oh, don't strain yourself on my account.
Now, what can I do for you? You see anything you like?
Eccosi, Fentre. You have found the Stiverus. Perfetto. This is magnificent. I am in your debt, amico, truly. Please, take this. You do not know what you have done for me. I will reward you properly someday. You will see.
Our business is resolved, and my business is my own. Be on your way. I have no time for you.
Ekosi, I do not have the time to talk. I must help Aveta with her inventory.